The launch of the $553 million in financing for the Colombo West International Terminal took place in the presence of Scott Nathan, the CEO of the US International Development Finance Corporation in Colombo. US Ambassador to Sri Lanka Julie Chung, Indian High Commissioner to Sri Lanka Gopal Bagle, representatives from ADANI Ports and SEZ Limited and John Keel's Holdings, as well as Foreign Minister President's Counsel Ali Sabri were present for the launch event. DFC CEO Scott Nathan said Sri Lanka is one of the world's key transit hubs, with half of all container ships transiting through its waters, and DFC's commitment of $553 million in private sector loans for the West Container Terminal will expand its shipping capacity, creating greater prosperity for Sri Lanka.
CWIT is going to make a difference going forward to help the global economy and especially to help the people here in Sri Lanka. DFC is open for business in Sri Lanka. In the last 4 years, we've taken our portfolio of investments from $20 million to now nearly $1 billion. And we're just getting started. We're involved in the agricultural sector, food processing. We're involved in education and healthcare. We're deeply involved in supporting small businesses through our support for financial institutions, support women's economic empowerment, a key element of economic development. But we're looking for more projects. This kind of large-scale infrastructure project is a fantastic example, and I'm sure is going to lead to more. And that's all in the context of the long-term relationship between the United States and Sri Lanka. We're celebrating 75 years of that relationship. I know that for decades and centuries to come, we're going to be close partners, and today we're celebrating a great concrete example of that.
Karan Adani, the CEO of ADANI Ports and SEZ Limited, commented on the launch and its potential.
Just over 2 years ago, the Adani Group, John Keel's Holding, and the Sri Lankan Port Authority came together to work on the Colombo West International Terminal, or CWIT. Today, that joint strategic initiative is gaining a very powerful tailwind from the US International Development Finance Corporation. We welcome the association of the DFC in funding the Adani's project. Further, this will be the largest FDI into Sri Lanka through a single project. As one of the world's largest port developer and operator, Adani Port and SEZ brings to this project not only our proven world-class expertise, but also our deep experience in infrastructure creation. When completed, this project will transform the socio-economic landscape not just in Colombo, but across the island, through thousands of direct and indirect new employment opportunities and by massively boosting Sri Lanka's trade and commerce ecosystem. The project will transform us too, as it comfortably aligns with Adani Port and SEZ's journey to become largest container terminal operator in the Indian subcontinent region. With its naturally advantageous location, Colombo is a key transshipment waypoint in the Indian Ocean east-west trade lane. Adani and the CWIT will bring in greater synergies and service offerings, thereby improving the overall supply chain.
The CEO of John Keel's Holdings said the DFC investment is an endorsement for the Sri Lankan economy.
It's a privilege for the John Keel's Group to be associated with the West Terminal project. So we are very confident that with the West Terminal as well, given the strategic location of the Colombo port, right next to the fast-growing economies of India and the other subcontinent countries, that the capacity of the West Terminal will also be absorbed very quickly. And there is potential for more new investment in the port to add further capacity. This investment by DFC is not only an endorsement of the potential of the West Terminal project, but also an endorsement for the Sri Lankan economy.
Adani Port and Special Economic Zone, along with its partner John Keel's, has signed the Build, Operate, Transfer Agreement in September 2021. The joining of the US International DFC in the development of CWIT would provide this new impetus to the project. We believe our collaboration is based on genuine spirit of partnership and shared objectives that signal a strong commitment to advance and develop CWIT. The cooperation between our major economies will enhance the overall business climate and the economy of Sri Lanka and boost the livelihood of millions of locals.
The total terminal area of the West Terminal is 65 hectares with an annual capacity of approximately 3.2 million TEU. In the first phase, the company will build an 800-meter long and 20-meter deep quay that can handle 1.6 million TEU annually. India's largest port operator will hold a 51% stake in the terminal and John Keells Holdings will own 34%. The remaining 15% of the stake will be owned by SLPA.